And we are live. Hey, everybody.
Hey y'all.
Hello.
Good
Well,
afternoon.
welcome to 222.
Whoop, whoop. Two, two, two,
222, looking out my back door.
two. No, it's 222-2020.
Yes, all the
No,
twos.
all the twos.
That's in my title. My title is All the Twos.
All the two.
I feel like that is like a mnemonic device to remember a dance step. I couldn't possibly tell you which dance step, but
Oh.
222-2020 just sounds like, a modified cha-cha.
Maybe.
Yeah. And Devin is here. Hello, Devin.
Hello,
Hi, Devin.
Devin.
We should probably introduce myselves. Yes.
We will all introduce
All of
each
you
other.
introduce me.
That's what you want us to do.
No, I'm afraid of that. Oh, hey, Anna.
Hey.
So I am Jace Maxwell, author, editor, all-around genius.
Okay.
Next person.
How could we possibly follow that?
I guess I'll go, I suppose. Hello, I am Meadow Lamoreaux, and I am a writer and a mom. Yay.
Hi everybody. I am KaShay. I'm a photographer, writer, blogger, all around don't take shit type person. That's my title for today. Woo woo.
Poetess. Poetess.
I'm a
Modern
poetess.
genius. I am Chloe Alice Falcon. I am a paranormal romance writer and a pineapple today.
Woo.
Ooh, pineapple.
And the wild Stewie has arrived. Hello, Stewie.
Hello.
Hello.
What is everybody working on today?
I'm going to attempt to work on the new chapter 1 of my book.
So during Misha's theme, I started on my goals for March. Still working on my goals for March. So that'll be what I do at least for this first sprint.
How do you start working on goals for March when it's not even March? It takes me until like March 10th to figure out my March goals.
I'd be prepared.
Oh,
Failing the plan is planning to fail. It's the last week in February. That means it's time to start thinking about March.
you are so much better at this than me. I'm actually picking up the novel that I was working on before November. I put it on hold for November to do all the nano stuff. But it wasn't quite done yet. So I just like reread the draft that I have and I am picking it up today.
Nice.
Awesome.
Jace, what are you working on?
I have not decided yet. We're getting close to a sprint happening, and I have no idea what I'm working on. I have
You
not
should figure
thought
that out
that
now.
far ahead. What'd you say?
You should figure that out now. Now is the
I
time
really
to figure that
should.
out.
Now is the time.
See, I'm sort of the opposite of Cash.
Yeah. Like I said, I'll have my March schedule set up by March 10th. I'm sure of it. Maybe not.
The only thing I have planned in March is Noel's birthday, because there's no way I can not have that happen.
Oh yeah, Devin said that Meadow is also a singer and a goat chaser.
Oh, actually, after that stream ended, I also had to chase horses too. So I'm also a horse chaser, I suppose.
Yeah, so Chloe, we went into Cash's horoscope, like deep into it, and aside from her sun sign, she is like Capricorn left, right, center, which explains the ability to organize and plan to the minutest detail.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not my jam at all.
I did
mean,
just
y'all talking about how good I plan, and I'm just thinking about how bad I did on my planning in February. That's why I'm like getting a jump start on March. Like you will do better next month.
Wait,
Damn it!
did you do a bad job on planning, or did you do a bad job on following through on that plan? Because that is two different things.
I actually planning, like, so I didn't
Okay.
plan out my blog post like I should have. So there was like a lapse in there. Instead of writing them all the month before like I was supposed to, I was like writing them as I came.
Mm.
So yeah.
That is what I'm going to do. Oh my god, I have a plan. I'm going to plan.
Yay!
Hey.
I'm going to get the planner that I got at the beginning of the year, and I'm going to work on it.
Oh,
I
I just
like that
discovered
idea.
that I actually am ahead of schedule because I wrote here on March 1st to start edits for book 1, and I'm already working on them.
It's a planner type day.
Also, March 22nd, Saturday, is Noelle's birthday, so we got to do a happy birthday, Noelle stream. Yay!
All right.
I have 7 things on my list of things that I wanted to get done in February, and I have done 2 of them. So
Yeah, I got 6 more days to get stuff emailed to people. I'm holding out a little bit more hope that I'll finish the rest of them.
I was supposed to go to the gym all week, and I have gone.
I'm sorry, that pause had me out. What'd you say?
I was supposed to go to the gym Monday through Thursday, and you know how many times I went to the gym this week? 0 times.
Perfect.
I'm gonna be popping that in. Popping that in my schedule.
0 times did I go to the gym. I even wrote it down. Gym on all of these days, and I didn't go. And I only went 1 day last week, so I'm slacking.
I was really proud of myself this morning for getting out of the house to go to the gas station for a coffee and donut. Oh, I actually put clothes on today. Yay!
Oh, wow.
So
Yeah.
I did this thing. It was back in, I think it was October that I started. It was a checklist, but it was a bunch of daily items I wanted to do that included like writing and stuff. But it also, so it was on a piece of graph paper. So on the down on the y-axis, it was all the items I wanted to do every day. And on the x-axis, it was just dates. And what it was basically an achievement list. Because I found out that I am really motivated when I can cross stuff off of a list. When I can fill in the little boxes and say, I've done that. I've done that. And that is how that's how I play The Sims. I achievement hunt. And
you need to make your life The Sims.
Basically.
There is a website, Habitica, that is basically that with all of your, I guess you can set it up to do like daily or weekly goals or stuff like that. But like you can be in a guild and battle monsters and stuff like that, and you win prizes for completing your tasks, and you lose for not completing your tasks. And that's a pretty good motivator for me. It gets me to do like really dumb stuff like cleaning my room and stuff. So yeah.
Oh yeah. And I put stuff on it that I was guaranteed to do so that I would have something that I would absolutely be able to check off every single day to get myself going.
Right.
Yeah.
Aphrodite's on the same page I am. The checklist helps so much. So
I need to do them too, but like for me, I feel like it really stresses me out and makes me do makes me less likely to get things done because then I'll be like, ooh, I have all these things to do today. Oh God, I have all these things to do today.
One thing, see, I did it twice, and it's about, I think it's a month and a half, 2 months worth on a sheet. But what I did the first month was I checked off the stuff that I did, and then my brain started creating ways to fill in the gaps. Like if I missed stuff on a day, and I started like playing mental games with myself and trying to get extra stuff done, except it was not the same stuff, and I was cutting corners and everything, and I was stressing myself out trying to fill in the gaps of stuff I missed. So the second time, I blacked out the stuff that I missed, as well as the stuff that I did at the end of the day, so that I wouldn't have previous days stuff over my head, so I could start fresh every day. And that seemed to work a lot better.
Like, I need to clean Noelle's room because she made a mess in there on Thursday, but then she was sick yesterday and wouldn't let me leave her side at all, and so I need to do it today. But, like, it's really messy in there, and it's really overwhelming.
But you know what else we should...
Like, cleaning gets, like, super overwhelming, and you just, like, I don't want to do it. It's too much. It's too much right now.
Right? And then once I actually do it, I'm like, oh, that really wasn't that bad. But looking at it, you're like, oh, God, this is going to take me all day.
And then it takes like 15 minutes. You're like, oh, all day.
So, you know what else is something that we should all check off our list?
Words.
Riding on a sprint.
Hey, you know me.
So,
Okay, got that. Perfect. Are we ready?
yeah.
Yes.
On our marks, get set, go.
I had a Noelle join me. Noelle, say hi.
I love baby.
Hi, Noelle.
Hi, I'm Mama.
Hi.
How did everybody do?
I wrote
am
0 words.
this much
You
into
did
my
mommy.
goals.
Cash did planning.
Noise.
I've got Sunday
I
planned.
go ahead.
Oh, I've got Sunday planned, and I'm almost done with Monday.
Nice.
I wrote 217 and I scrubbed off the layer of costume makeup that I had on earlier, finally. So I'm on now. I am no longer a pineapple.
What were you doing in costume?
Oh, we're having a party next weekend. We're doing a Mardi Gras / leap year party next weekend. So we are in costume for it. Also, while we were on our break, I had a package arrive, and I've got my Alexa set up to tell me that. And when I asked her what had arrived, she said, or what her notification was, she said, "Mardi Gras has arrived." I guess that was like the first 2 words in the item listing for like a big box of Mardi Gras decorations. Mardi Gras has arrived. Thank you, Alexa.
So next Sunday is the 29th, correct? Or next
Next
Saturday?
Saturday is.
Saturday, yes.
Mm-hmm.
That means I am probably going to be at one of my great nephews or cousins. I don't know how they're technically related. Birthday parties. Probably won't be streaming next week.
I will definitely be streaming.
Lame. I'm just kidding.
You'll definitely what?
I said I will definitely be streaming sometime that Saturday. It's sleepy. You gotta do something.
No, I will see what times it is, but I might not be home in time to stream.
That makes sense.
I will be putting a party together, so I will not be streaming.
On Saturday?
Yeah.
I have no plans, so I'll stream with whoever's streaming.
I had plans, but they got canceled.
How about, Cash, if you want to stream during my time?
So I was thinking about it, but your time is the writer's workshop on Saturday.
I can't hear you.
Is the writer's workshop during your time on that Saturday?
Is it?
That I'm not sure. That's the only thing I wanted to make sure I wasn't infringing on that. But that's the one thing I knew to look out for.
I don't know when it is.
I know they do it on the last Saturday, and I think it's around 2 something, but I'm not sure. And I know we start this at 3 something my time, and I'm pretty sure it goes for like 2 hours.
Got it. Well,
but we shall see.
Play it by ear.
Right.
Aw, Devin saying hi to me. Hi, Devin.
Oh.
That's funny.
Noelle went over and grabbed my headphones, my earbuds, and she brought them over to me and like tried to put them in her ears because she wanted to listen too. And it was cute. Okay, now you're good. Okay, hold on. She's getting into stuff.
So yeah, I think I have Monday planned out as well. So yay, I am actually getting stuff done.
Well, you're planning to get stuff done.
I'm getting echoed. Testing.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, I'm not hearing it anymore.
Yay.
I was like, who? Who is talking in the background? Oh wait, that's my voice. Why am I talking in the background? Yeah, so tomorrow I've got a lot of crap scheduled. Monday is one of my huge watch days. Oh, there I go again.
Yeah, I can actually hear you echoing on your speaker, I think.
The only sound that's coming out of mine is through my headphones.
I don't know. It could be Cash because I'm not. I'm wearing headphones too, so I don't know. I'm just always gonna blame Cash.
Anyway, on Mondays I watch the stuff that airs on Sunday nights, which right now is Batwoman, Supergirl, and Doctor Who. So I've got 3 shows to watch on Mondays. That's 3 hours of my day stripped away just from the get-go.
All the shows.
Mm-hmm. I have the same thing on Wednesday too with The Flash, Legends of Tomorrow, and if I don't watch it on Tuesday, then Black Lightning. But usually
Wow.
I save that for Wednesdays so that I have all my watching in one chunk. Anyway.
See, I can't watch them as they come out like you do because the CW, the only streaming service that they ever upload on is Netflix, and they don't upload the episodes as they air.
If I don't watch them on demand, I see them on the CW site.
Are they free on there?
Yes.
I'll
But they
have to
only
try
go
that.
back like maybe 4, 5, maybe 6 episodes.
Well, then I can't try that because I'm way further back than that.
Yeah.
The only shows that I've watched live in the last few years have been American Horror Story and Game of Thrones. I just don't like Game of Thrones. Obviously, you had to because the spoiler issues, and then like we just make it a point to watch American Horror Story live. But other than that, I just neither me nor my roommate have like good schedules to really get a whole bunch of TV time in, and I can only do like an hour of TV a day. So yeah, we just watch things whenever, and as long as it's not a show that has like big spoiler issues, which again for us it was really only Game of Thrones, then it's fine.
Doctor Who's one of those ones that you have to watch.
Yep.
Because, oh god, people are horrible with spoilers.
Yeah. We don't watch that, so that one's not a problem for us. But yeah, like if it is a show that has spoiler issues, then I get it. But like, I mean, most of the shows that we watch are like Netflix shows, anyways, where people are always going to be ahead of you because there's always going to be somebody who'd like watch the entire season.
As soon as it dropped, yeah.
Yeah. I guess my roommate did watch Mandalorian as it was coming out, but I did not watch Mandalorian.
So, what do we think about doing another sprint?
I fully support that.
Sounds good to me.
I second that or third that or whatever.
Then let me set that up. And we will sprint in 3, 2, 1. And that's a wrap on that one. How did people do?
I got 351.
That's not bad.
I finished that page, did another page, am on this page. Now I'm writing out my March morning routine. So yeah, there's that.
How do you do that?
Man, y'all, I'm gonna do a video on it. Y'all will see. It'll be a video on my channel coming up soon.
I kind of want to see that because I need to take notes. Well, I am scheduled out to next Sunday with the basics. But as far as like work/writing life goes, I've only got reading chapters of Unknown Family in there.
That's fine. You're still getting somewhere.
Yeah, those chapters are so huge too.
Right. She said they're long.
Oh, they are long. I've read 2 of them. The first one was 40 pages.
Oh, geez.
And the second one was 25. So putting that as reading one of those chapters as my work for the day.
Yeah, I try to keep my chapters under 5,000.
Yeah.
Words, not pages, words.
Yeah.
Words. I don't print.
No, mine are, I think my longest are in the 6,000s, but most of them they're in the 2,000 to 6,000 range.
Yeah, I could see, well, 6,000. 40 would be like 10,000, right? 40 pages would be
I
like
think so, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that is definitely outside the range for me. I think, like as long as you're not doing it too often, 6K is fine though.
Yeah.
Yeah, 10's a porker.
Try editing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to segment that one out into 4 different days.
Understand. Is it just one gigantic scene or is it still broken up into scenes?
It's broken up into scenes within the chapter. But yeah, it was a hefty chunk to work on.
Yeah.
And I believe that is going to be the first chapter is going to be her submission for our first what's it called? Cash, what am I thinking of? What's the word I'm thinking of? Huh?
You thinking of art therapy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The podcast, that's the word.
Podcast.
Gotcha.
That word. Sorry.
Yeah, art therapy. We're starting that next month. We are planning to, at least. And we have our first. Do we want to talk about it yet?
Yeah, we can. We can go ahead and talk about it, Jace. Talk about it.
So our first podcast will be about beginnings. So it'll be about how to actually take those first steps into a new project or into a new phase of a project, and the stories that or the chapters that we'll be focusing on in this one will be our own. And for at least 3 of us, it'll be the first chapters of our books to go with the beginnings theme. I don't know what Cash is submitting for us yet.
So I'm trying to decide. It'll either be the first chapter of no, it won't. It'll be a short story. I'm lying. It'll be a short story. It'll be a short story. It won't be a first chapter, nothing. It'll be a short story.
Dahlia has appeared. Wow, can't speak. Hey, Dahlia.
Hello, Dahlia.
Why is she being so creepy today?
Sorry.
Hello, Dahlia.
That's okay. Dahlia's a horror writer. She's used to it.
Sorry, I just like being creepy sometimes. Jeez.
I didn't have my plan.
Didn't know I was gonna get judged.
My bad, yeah.
We will rate you on your creepiness factor.
Noelle just brought this to me.
Children of Blood and Bone.
Yeah, she just. Oh, and she brought this to me too. Thanks.
Oh, and Meadow. Dahlia says, "Hello, Meadow."
Fair is fair.
You want to come say hi? You want to come here? Come here. Say hello. She's enjoying her popcorn. She's going. "Ooh." Say hi. Say hi.
Melodramatic.
Yeah.
Melodramatic. I love it. You're so melodramatic. I'm gonna use that.
Cash
We
is
need
writing
that
that
on a
down.
shirt. We need that on a shirt. Melodramatic.
So is your podcast, is that going to be like focused more on the craft of writing or just on like storytelling in general? What's the
It's
pitch?
our plan is to have it based on the struggles of writing or the what writers go through and how to sort of help us all get on the same page and talk get people thinking and knowing that they're not the only ones that are having these problems and everything. But we're also going to open for submissions for us to basically be the therapist for other people's work. So the auth therapy. But for the first podcast, we're only going to be doing our own, just so people don't have to like submit things for something that they've never heard of before.
Yes.
Where and when? Yes, plot doctors, basically.
Yeah,
Do you-
plot doc.
Do you have
So
a link to? Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead. You go ahead.
I was gonna ask if Jace had a link to Auth Therapy's channel in the description or not.
I do not yet.
Nope. I hadn't either, but that thought made me. Let me make sure. I put that in.
I'll go grab it because I have my document that has all the links for everything. I have it on there, so I'll go grab it really quick.
Okay. So we are. What date we're planning on recording? The Saturday the 14th is what we were talking about.
Yeah, the 14th to record it, and then probably it'll come out that following week after we decide on like how we like it and whatnot. Once we get it edited and whatnot, where we want it. So give us some time to do that. I was gonna say it's more. It's definitely so that we as a group, because one thing that happened during a few of my live streams where people were talking about not having the ability to be able to workshop their work with other writers for reasons of not being able to get out the house and things like that. So this to kind of be like a virtual writing workshop kind of thing for people to be able to participate in and get to be a part of. So that's kind of where part of where the idea spun off of.
I like that because right, like I feel like most of what we have for that out there now is forums, whether it's like Facebook or like the Nano forums or the Absolute Right forums or whatever you're looking at, and they're not exactly the most productive way of getting workshopping done.
Mm-hmm.
They tend to devolve very quickly. So yeah.
Right.
I like it. I like the concept.
Thank you.
Scribetologists.
I like that one.
I like that too.
Okay, so any other questions about therapy? Wait, what did you do for a class, Dahlia? Yeah, so yeah, we want to make this basically a forum for getting writing out there, for getting God, brain not functioning.
Come on,
A
brain.
formal way for people to get their writing out there, get a chance to have people from differing backgrounds read it. So we also want to be able to offer the ability to be sensitivity readers. As I'm a person of color, we have people from the LGBTQIA plus, all those letters. I don't know them all, so I don't want to miss them. So I put the plus on there in that community as well. So it's just a way for us to be able to offer things that people might not be able to readily find on their own, or be as comfortable with asking people they know, because they might not want to offend them as much, and having someone who you kind of know but is not super close with, they won't take it as personally, that kind of thing.
And we also found that as a group, we are very, what's the word I'm looking for? Tolerant of things that are not our personal points of view.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we actually have a conservative in our group.
I feel called out. Yes, I am a conservative politically, and
I
yeah.
was gonna say I'm definitely very conservative about a lot of the stuff that we talk about. I'm definitely in the realm of one of the more conservative of the group.
Right.
It is a joke to break the cash on a regular basis.
I have noticed that, and I've been part of that a few times, and I apologize for what I write.
But it's so much fun.
It's
But it
okay.
is a lot of fun.
I understand it comes with it comes with the territory for me. It's part of being
Also,
Catholic. I
as
get
a
it.
plus, I am totally happy with just the LGBT plus.
Okay.
Putting it out there just to simplify it, because
It's so
again,
much easier.
I don't like going through the alphabet soup either. So LGBT plus makes me totally happy.
Back in college, and I went to college in the late 90s, they were already throwing in the alphabet soup.
Yeah.
And we were calling it that. We were calling it the alphabet soup
Yeah.
because
Wait,
it's just too much.
you remember the quilt bag era? I was like, this is getting out of control when we're literally using the term quilt bag. That's way
Yeah.
too many letters. What is happening? Stop.
I made Noelle jump accidentally because she was getting into something, and I looked and I saw what she was doing. I was like, "Hey!" and she's like, like turned around and looked at me.
How about it's all the alternative lifestyle outcasts banding together to support each other?
Yes.
So, how about we throw another sprint on the Barbie?
Yes, I'm all
We
for
can,
words.
because I still
Oh,
am over here working on this morning routine, and then I got my nighttime routine. It's just so much routines.
I'm trying to get 4 sprints in, so I'm trying to buckle down.
You're
So
doing
number
good.
3,
We
we'll be
got 2
doing
in.
good.
We still got an hour. You're doing real
Yep.
good.
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep it on track. So that's why I'm like, how about we sprint again?
Yay!
So we're counting down to the 15. 3, 2, 1, go. And we're done. Meadow
Alright.
jam into something.
I am listening to some like worship music from back when I was a kid. That's like super outdated but still really catchy.
Oh, like Veggie Tales.
I like VeggieTales and the Newsboys and well, what's the other one I listen to? Our God is an Awesome God. That one's
Michael
a
W. Smith.
throwback.
Huh?
Michael W. Smith.
Yeah. The one I was just listening to was He Reigns by the Newsboys. And that one is
Yeah.
like super outdated, but like undeniably very catchy.
So, how did people do on this past sprint?
I wrote out my routines on picture paper and I'm decorating it for it to go up above my desk. So I have something pretty to look at.
I rewrote a sentence
Just
and
have
then
a mirror.
I rewrote a sentence and then I tried to put on music to have background and I got distracted by the music. So
You're so
I wrote 248 and then I hit a bit of a sticking point, so I wrote no more at that point.
bring it here, Kevin.
Becky's here now. Hey, Becky.
Noelle keeps bringing me things.
So I got scheduled out through March 4th, Wednesday, March 4th, and I'm going to stop the scheduling right there for now so I can actually like take stock of where I am at that point. And I started taking notes for the Therapy podcast so I can actually have some thoughts going on there instead of just people saying, "Hey, Jace, what do you think?" and me going, And then I also had something that is very, very satisfying to a writer happen.
Mm-hmm.
I killed a pen.
Oh.
You
Like
know
you
how
used all
mad
the
I
ink
was
in it?
earlier? I had to go through 3 pens. I wanted to throw the pen across the room.
Like you used all the ink in the pen, you mean?
Yep, I drained it completely.
I did that the other day and I was like, oh my god. And now I'm on this pen and it's like almost done. You can't even see the ink in there anymore. It's like all under the here.
It's just a sense of accomplishment when you empty one.
Right.
It would be for me, except that it's always at work when I need my pen. I don't have another pen because I don't lose pens, so I just get real mad then.
See, Devin is working on something for one of their writers groups.
Say hi.
The remote.
No, that's the remote, yeah. She
Yeah.
picked it up and said, the remote. She wants me to turn on SpongeBob more, but I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait until we start in
Yep,
spring.
I saw that briefly, Becky. The sprint was almost over, so I had to come back here before reading it. I might check that out next sprint.
I see it.
How about other people in the chat? How are y'all doing?
That is very long.
Remote.
Yeah, it's something
feel
that
it.
I have to actually sit down and take the time to look at.
I clicked over to Facebook and be like, oh, I'll read it really quick. And then I click expand and I was like, oh shit. That's really long.
Well, Becky, you have someone who only thinks in epic fantasy, or, well, not just fantasy, but only in epic style series format.
Hashtag
And-
samesies.
Hashtag what?
Samesies.
And so all you need is to talk to me or Meadow, and we will be happy to really do some deep brainstorming with you.
Yeah, yes. Always. All the brainstorming, all the time.
Because I know I am a definite brainstormer.
Cow. Is it?
Right, Meadow?
Yeah, oh yeah. So my book series went from maybe 3 books, and then Jace read my book, and my first one, and then it went from 3 in the series to like 7 or 8. So yeah. He'll be like, oh, it'd be really cool if you did this thing. Oh shit, there's another book.
I can't help it. Other people's ideas make my brain work.
Right?
I tried to see what Becky's post was, and it is not available to me. So
What?
I cannot help in any way because I can't see what it is.
Was it in Author Tubers or was it
It
just
was
on?
in Author Tubers as far as I saw.
Yeah, it just says, like, I see where she wrote help, and then whatever she posted says this content isn't available right now.
Oh, it's probably because she posted it on her personal page, and you're probably not friends with her on Facebook.
No, I'm in the author tubers group.
No, the thing that she shared. So it says help, and then she shared another post, and I think
But it was a post from her personal page. Gotcha. Okay.
I think that post is from her personal page, and you're not friends with her. Yeah, I just clicked on it and it takes me to her profile. So
Yes, that is exactly what is happening then. Then I'm glad that I said that.
no.
How do you fix that? You become friends with Chloe, and then she can see it.
Is it something that can like be made shareable? Like, is it one of those things, or she just needed to?
I don't know if she can do that for individual posts because I thought it was like your profile as a whole that you can either make private or some things viewable.
Yeah, you can make individual posts public because I do it because it makes it so other people can share it.
Okay. All right. Well, then you could also make that particular post viewable by people that are not on your friends list.
Right, and that way it wouldn't just be me, but it would be everybody in the group who would benefit from it.
Oh, that is another option.
Yeah.
Oh, and I turned into Dahlia for a second. Another option. I went to Joyzy. Okay, what time is it? 5:20.
Noelle is upset with me because I haven't turned SpongeBob back on yet. Noelle, come here. She keeps climbing up to grab the remote to turn it on. And I keep taking the remote from her and putting her back on the floor. So she's getting mad at me.
Let me look at my own. Let me look at my own page and see if I can see something.
It should be if you edit post, which will be the 3 dots that are on the right side of that post, of the one that's on your personal page. If you go to edit post at the bottom, you should have like a drop down menu that's probably set to friends that will also have public in that list. That would be my guess.
It's the little right next to the date on the post. It's got the little pictures of people with a little down arrow. If you click on that, you can make it either public, friends accept.
Yes, that's a much easier way. Okay, that was a less complicated way of doing that. Thank you.
So yeah, you'll say we'll have your name there, Becky, and then the date, and then right following the date will be the little friend icon. And you do it for that post specifically.
My child is a little sheathen.
You have adopted my word.
I keep so it took me a while because I was like I kept saying heathen and I'd be like, oh, sheathen, and then now it's just sheathen. But I have this little stool that we used to use as an office chair until we got an actual like chair. And I pulled it over so that she could sit on it to watch SpongeBob, and she stole it and took it to the other side of the room.
And now she's getting into something.
Yeah. I have a bag of Christmas bows over by the closet, and she found the bag and now is dumping all the Christmas bows everywhere.
Yeah, see by anyone? Yeah, the public.
Noelle, come here, babes.
Yeah.
You want me to put the bow in your hair? Come on, babes. All right, let's put the bow on your hair.
Okay. Now I am
Here you go.
curious
Look,
as
she's
to
a Christmas present.
Becky says the largest friender.
Yeah, so I am sending you a friend request from my real's name, Alicia Hollenbeck. But you do want to. I don't know. Again, I guess because I can't see the post, I can't say what really needs to be done. But since that is a much bigger group, you're really not going to be able to utilize that post all that much. If it's not shareable, and unfortunately, I just don't know why it's not letting you share properly if you've got it that it's available to see by the public. So yes, no problems friending you, but I want that post to be, get it to as many people as possible.
So I am really curious as to what it says. And so I want to read it, which means that I am really wanting to do a sprint.
Yeah, that is the perfect time to read it.
So, anyone else want to sprint?
Let's do it. No one wants to watch some dang SpongeBob already.
Okay, we're doing the countdown. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do you wanna ride in my Mercedes, boy? Tell me what you gonna do with me, with me, with me. That's for Becky.
Wow. There we go.
How did people do?
I wrote like 15 words. That was not a productive round for me.
I again did nothing productive.
But
I'm
did
just
you
jamming.
mommy?
Kinda, I guess. I gave her a piece of chocolate. You want another one, kiddo?
Mommying is work.
She's mostly just watching SpongeBob and making messes. You know, like toddlers do.
Becky's the culprit. She's gonna stand in the corner.
See, here's my problem is that I need background noise to be productive. But none of the music that I've been trying to listen to for background noise has been working as background noise. It's been distracting me and making me jam.
Yeah, that's not the greatest.
So I'm just going through trying to find something that's going to just work to not keep me distracted. You want another one?
And how did you do, Cash, on this last sprint?
I am sketching out the college campus. So from like the main entrance with all you can see and then the rest.
Ooh. That reminds me, I still have to build their townhouse in The Sims. Now that I'm playing again.
See, I can't build the estate for my book because of the I need like big massive chandeliers and like castles and like big curved staircases, and they don't have any of that in The Sims.
They do have the big chandeliers, but probably not in the packs that you have.
No, not in the packs that I have. I'd have to wait until I can buy the rest of them. But I like she lives in a freaking castle, like a giant, massive mansion castle, and I cannot build that in The Sims right now. I can build the characters, which I've built the main character. I need to do the rest of them. Oh, so I got a mod for The Sims that is very much adult content. And I made Alex the main character of my book, and then I somehow managed to make her a prostitute. Really?
Well, in this last one, I read Becky's post. And I got lots of ideas. I would like to talk to Becky about the ideas, if that's possible. Just because that is the way my brain works, and I want to get her get the thoughts out of my head and to her. Becky, do you have the ability to hop on a StreamYard stream once it's over? Or do you know how it works? Because I can send you the link to pop in and voice chat once the stream is done. What you talking about, Willis? So what you need is some sort of listening thing, and just a picture for an avatar. And it doesn't even have to be a picture of you. It can just be any picture. It's better if you have like headphones so that my voice doesn't echo back at me. Yeah, earbuds work. Just something that you can hear the sound and like some sort of microphone into the computer, like whatever picks up the sound. And I can send you the link once the stream is over.
I just realized I had this bow on the top of my head.
Oh no, for the avatar part, it's just gonna have like. Actually, you might not even have to put in a picture.
Yeah, you don't need to
don't
put in a
have
picture
to.
because it'll automatically
Oh.
make this little.
Okay, so you don't even need to have an avatar.
Really, child?
She is high pitched.
Yeah, she wants more chocolate, but there's no more. So.
Medbo. Okay, so what time? It is 5:56. So I think we should probably do our round of outros. And since we're vertical, we can just drop down the. Yep. So I am Jace Maxwell. I am the author of Blood Type, which the first chapter we will be talking about during our podcast. I'm also working on setting up my website for my editing, and I should be able to take clients when I'm done with that.
Woot woot. All right. Hello, everybody. I'm Meadow Lamoreaux. I'm also an author tuber. I do my live streams on Tuesdays at the same time as this one started, 4 p.m. Eastern. Really, Noel? I am planning the AuthorTube meetup in Portland at the first weekend of June, so if you're interested in going to that, let me know. Well, I guess we'll be doing the first couple chapters of my book for our auth therapy also, so yay.
Hi, everybody. I'm KaShay. I write short stories and poetry, and I have two blog posts, or two blogs that I run, rather. Respect My Artistry and 50 Shades of Shade, both hosted by WordPress, so check those out. I do live stream on Thursday nights at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. I also do crochet chit chats for Self Care Sunday on alternating Sundays with Miss Dahlia DeWinters. We'll be having that tomorrow on her channel, so make sure you come in and check that out as well.
And I am Chloe Alice Balkin, and I write steamy paranormal romance. I've got both shifters and demon stuff out right now, and I am looking for readers on both of those. If anybody is interested, hit me up. And my streams are Monday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And I think that's everything.
Cool.
Woohoo!
Now, let me close that. Hey, there we are. So I will hit you up, Becky, as soon as we are no longer live, and we'll see if we can get you get some information going to you.
Yay!
All right, it was great streaming with all of you, and we'll have a great day.
Bye, you guys. Have a great day.
Bye.
Later, Noel, say bye.